This is Chicago, and the home of the Chicago Bears is one of the worst-ranked NFL stadiums out there, and they want to go from the worst-ranked to a state-of-the-art marvel. Ready to see how a $4.7 billion stadium can change a city? Imagine sitting in the current Soldier Field, shivering in the wind, straining to see the action. Now picture yourself a few years later in a $4.7 billion mega project, protected from the elements and bathed in natural light. That's the future the Bears are building. The game changer? A fixed see-through roof. It's not only just about staying dry, it's about creating a year-round venue that can host everything from Super Bowls to concerts. And for the engineers out there, think about the challenge of designing a roof that's both protective and light permeable. That's like solving a giant Rubik's Cube made of glass and steel. Chicago's skyline is about to get a new teammate. But what does the governor of Illinois think about this? We'll reveal that later in our video, and it's probably not what you expect. For now, let's explore the plan that is currently on the table. How do you integrate a colossal sports venue into one of the world's most recognizable cityscapes? The Bears are attempting an architectural feat that could redefine Chicago's waterfront and create a new hub of activity beyond game days. Picture this. You're walking along Lake Michigan, the wind off the water ruffling your hair. Suddenly you spot it. A gleaming structure rising from the shoreline, perfectly framed by Chicago's iconic skyline. This isn't just any building. It's the new home of the Chicago Bears, seamlessly woven into the urban fabric of the Windy City. The challenge here isn't just about constructing a massive stadium. The briefing for the design agency Manica was, create a harmonious addition to the city skyline that's already world famous. And because Manica already designed the Kansas City Chiefs Stadium, the new Camp Now, and the new Wembley Stadium, the project will be in good hands. Think of it as adding the final piece to a 3D puzzle that's been in progress for over a century. But here's where it gets really interesting. This isn't only about preserving the skyline, it's about enhancing it. The location is not yet 100% locked in, something to do with permits. But if our rumors are correct, the new stadium will be located just south of Soldier Field, becoming a new focal point that complements rather than competes with its surroundings. It's like adding a new instrument to an orchestra. It needs to blend with the existing melody while adding its own unique voice to the composition. Speaking of blending old and new, the preservation of Soldier Field's historic colonnades is a key part of the plan. These iconic pillars will stand as a testament to Chicago's rich sporting history, even as the city embraces a futuristic vision. It's architectural time travel, folks. A bridge between the Bears' storied past and their cutting-edge future. But wait. There's more. This isn't just a stadium, it's set to become a new cultural hub for Chicago. Picture a vibrant pedestrian mall and pavilion extending from the stadium, creating a space that's alive with energy even when there's no game on. It's like the stadium is reaching out to hug the city, inviting everyone to be part of the excitement. While the Bears are known for their power play on the field, their new home is set to score big in the world of engineering. Imagine a roof that can shield 77,000 fans from a downpour, while still letting them soak up the sun. It's not magic, it's a cutting-edge stadium design that's made for the fans. The Chicago Bears' new stadium isn't just a feat of architecture. It's an engineering marvel that pushes the boundaries of what's possible in sports venue design. At its core, the stadium boasts a capacity of 65,000, expandable to 77,000 for major events. But it's not just about cramming in more seats. It's about creating an experience. Let's talk about that roof. It's not your average stadium dome. This fixed, translucent roof is a game changer, designed to provide protection from Chicago's notoriously unpredictable weather, while still allowing natural light to flood the field. The engineering challenge here is immense. How do you create a structure that's strong enough to withstand wind and snow loads, yet light enough to span the entire stadium without obstructing views? But the innovations don't stop at the top. The stadium's seating system is a marvel in itself. It's designed with flexibility in mind, allowing for intimate seating arrangements during regular games and expanded capacity for major events. Chicago's weather is about as predictable as a coin toss, so climate control is crucial. The stadium's integrated systems will ensure comfort year-round, making those December games feel like a day at the beach. Okay, well, almost. It's like having a thermostat for 77,000 people. No small feat when you're dealing with Lake Michigan's mood swings. All these engineering marvels aren't just about creating a comfortable place to watch football. They're opening up a whole new playbook for the revenue game. With its flexible design and climate control, this stadium is set to become a year-round venue for events of all kinds. Concerts, community gatherings, you name it. This place will be buzzing long after the final whistle of the season. Imagine you're a Chicago taxpayer watching your city plan a $4.7 billion mega project. Your jaw might drop, but hold that thought. Isn't this too much money for a stadium? What if this isn't just about football, but about building a financial touchdown for the entire region? The numbers are as imposing as a linebacker. A $4.7 billion price tag, 43,000 construction jobs, and a projected $92 million annual boost to Chicago's economy. But here's where it gets interesting. This stadium isn't just aiming to host games, it's positioning itself as an economic powerhouse. Chicago's skyline isn't the only thing that'll be changing. The initial plans for taxpayer funding faced more opposition than a quarterback in a blitz. This led to a revised strategy that emphasizes public benefits and a publicly owned stadium. It's like redesigning a play after seeing the defense's formation. Now, let's talk big events. We're not just talking Bears games here. Think Super Bowls, NBA Final Fours, and maybe even a Taylor Swift residency. Okay, we're dreaming big here. Recent Super Bowls have generated between $234 million and $1.3 billion for host cities. That's more zeros than a shutout game. But not everyone's cheering from the sidelines. Governor J.B. Pritzker has thrown a flag on the play, expressing skepticism about public funding. He says,
"Any public investment must yield tangible benefits for Illinois taxpayers. It's like demanding a guaranteed return on your fantasy football picks."
The revised proposal is promising revenue streams and a partnership with the city, aiming to show that this stadium can be a win for everyone. If you stand on the shores of Lake Michigan, you might feel a mix of excitement and curiosity about the Bears' new home. This $4.7 billion mega project isn't just a stadium. It's a must-have for Chicago. Set to break ground in summer 2025, this architectural marvel will redefine the city's waterfront. It's like adding the final piece to a 3D puzzle that's been in progress for over a century. The stadium's fixed translucent roof will shield 77,000 fans from Chicago's unpredictable weather, while still letting in natural light. When the gates open in summer 2028, Chicago will have more than just a new sports venue. Mayor Brandon Johnson calls it the crown jewel of the city of Chicago, a year-round cultural hub that could reinvigorate the entire city. It's not just about touchdowns. It's about touching lives and reshaping urban landscapes. In Chicago, they are building a new stadium, but also in Barcelona. Check out the video we made about the stadium renovation of FC Barcelona. Fantastic to see how the people of Spain can build a new stadium while keeping the old atmosphere.